The keel got grinded and primed the first time, and right now I am actually pressure washing the boat, simply to remove all the things from the polish and waxing. It is not that good if there is wax on the bottom. So I will pressure wash it, and then I will apply one coat more of the epoxy primer. It is now the next day, and it is time for some bottom paint. As you maybe can see, all the stripes from the wax is now gone, and it was of course the meaning with the pressure washing. I also primed the area here, and the trick with the epoxy primer and all epoxy products is to mix the hardener and the base very well. And when you mix it very well, you will then get a very hard surface. If you don't mix the hardener and the base enough, you will then get a soft surface. But because I mixed it very well yesterday, it is totally rock hard. It will of course get much harder in a couple of days, but for this part here, or the bottom paint, it is totally okay. I will then mark the waterline here, and as usual I have bought this Tesa tape here. You can of course buy the Tesa tape in a cheaper quality, but the problem with the cheaper tapes is you will then also get a much cheaper quality when you're painting. It is hard to get a very nice edge if you use a cheap tape, and this one here is not totally cheap, but it is also not crazy expensive. I think it is around $5 or something. I have now marked the waterline, and I will then begin the antifouling of the boat. As always, I am using this Hempel Mille Extra in the color True Blue, and I usually use one bucket of this 2.5 liter paint. And I think this time I will begin with the waterline, and the waterline is now painted, and the paint is laying very well this year. The temperature right now is around 20 Celsius degrees, and as you maybe can see, there is only a light wind, so totally perfect conditions to paint or bottom paint a boat. When the waterline area is done, or it is done now, I will then continue to paint the keel and the rudder this year. The rudder and the keel is now painted, and until now I have used around 2 hours to first mount the masking tape and then paint the waterline and the keel and the rudder. And again, the paint is laying very nice today, so that is very nice. I think the big problem, or the big mistake I made when the paint wasn't laying right, was actually maybe the wrong temperature, and maybe also because I was painting when it was very windy. Today it is, as you can see, almost no wind, so it is perfect to paint. And then I will just paint the rest of the bottom, and I will of course also put a small amount of bottom paint here on the lock. For some years ago I tried to use the Hempel Prop NCT on this little lock here, but it seems like it works much better with just normal antifouling. I have the prop here for my ball thruster drive, and I always use this prop NCT from Hempel because I know it works. One bottle of this spray paint here for the prop or props is pretty expensive, but it can also last many years. But a very nice product. Before I used the Silic 1 on my main prop there, I also used the prop NCT, but it seems like the Silic 1 is a bit better when you are looking at things as the small animals that's sitting on the prop. The bottom is now completely painted, and the next step is of course to paint the ball thruster drive with the Hempel Allosafe, and I must also paint the sail drive with the Allosafe, and of course a little aluminium thing here. The two parts that is made of aluminium is the thing in the back at the rudder there, and also the sail drive. It took around 4 hours in total to prep and bottom paint the boat here, also including the masking tape all around. I have used a small roller, and yeah, I think another time I will use a slightly bigger roller, because it is a bit faster to use a bigger roller instead of this little 10mm paint roller. I have applied an extra layer in the front here because as you maybe have seen, it was very worn in the front here. It is simply because yeah, the front is the front, and it will then wear a bit more. It will also be normal that the bottom paint is wearing down in the water surface. I know a lot of people put on an extra layer just in the water line, so you will get some more time on your bottom paint. I have now antifouled the rudder bearing holder and I have of course also antifouled the S-drive and the ball thruster drive. It is of course most hard to paint the ball thruster drive because there is not very much space in this little hole here. And yeah, then I will just mount the propellers. This one is of course painted from last year with the Silic 1, and this one here is Hempel Prop NCT. As you can see, it is just a small amount of dust that is on the propeller here, but it seems like it is totally freshly painted. So this Silic 1 product is actually pretty nice. I know it is also possible to get the Silic 1 for the hull here, and maybe on the next boat it could be a possibility to try to paint just the keel and the rudder and see how it acts with this Silic 1. I know the sailing channel Ryan and Sophie Sailing has painted the whole bottom with the Silic 1 product. And the nice thing about the Silic 1 product is you get the boat on land, and then you just pressure wash all the barnacles and so off the bottom, and yeah, it is ready again, and you don't need to bottom paint. The only bad thing there is about the Silic 1 product is it is of course silicone based, and therefore it is also soft. So places like this, you can get scratches in the Silic 1, but you of course then just paint it over again with the top layer. I don't know if you have seen my video when I painted the prop here, but the primer is a yellow primer that will bond the bottom of the prop to the top layer. I think the complete solution to painting such a prop is one layer of primer, light primer from Hempel. Then you have the primer from the Silic 1, the yellow primer, and then you have the top coat here in black. Yeah, as you can see, this prop here is of course black, but I know you can also get the Silic 1 in this blue color here, so you can get a matching color for your Bavaria boat. This year I will mount a new anode on my ball thruster drive. In this case it is actually the original side power anode, and this anode is actually made of aluminium. In the beginning I thought it must be made of zinc, but the real one is made of aluminium. And the reason it is aluminium is simply because the drive here is made of brass, and therefore you must use aluminium as an anode. On the sail drive there is mounted a zinc anode, and that is because the drive here is made of aluminium. The zinc anode here will protect the drive here, and it will also protect the rudder bearing holder here. Compared to the old zinc anode, the aluminium anode is actually much lighter, and you will then get a much lighter prop, which means it will spin more easily. In the kit here I also got a new screw. It can over time get worn down in the middle there, so very nice. And as always I will put on some Teflon grease, so the prop can easily go on and easily be dismounted again to the fall. To ensure that the screw here doesn't fly out, I will use some Loctite, and then I am 100% sure that the zinc stays on the ball thruster prop here. It is of course a bit weird to pack away all the things in the boat. Some of the things I will take with me from this boat here to the next boat. For example, I have bought these Deller's mugs I will take with me, and also this cup here I got from the Bavaria trip from I think it was 2 years ago. And these cups here is also some that reminds me when I first bought the boat. But yeah, there is some blankets and clothes and so I will take with me. And everything else I think belongs to the boat. Blæser helt vildt.
Så kan du give noget gas, så kan du se, at det stiger.
Og det der piver sådan, det er jo den der med propellen der. Det er godt med det der Silic One der, når det begynder at, hvad skal man sige. Og det var ham Per, der købte den der på vej 36 der. Den der ligger Breeze der. Den fik han jo her sidste år jo. Så, og så er der ham Kermit der, det er jo ham frømanden der. Det er jo den han købte her også. Han var på land ja. Så han gav, hvad der var 300.000 for den der Kermit der. Men det er jo den jeg var inde og så få cola og kiks der i windless der. Og der er ellers god varme i, eller hvad det hedder. Så.
Skal vi have fat i en bådsag?
The boat is now in the water again. And tomorrow the new owners will come down to the club and help me to mount the mast. And when the mast is mounted, they will also help me to mount the boom and the rod kicker. And I think the day after tomorrow they will then also help me mount the sails and the spray hood and everything. And then we will go for a test sail before the deal with the boat is made. Right now I have just washed the deck and filled the water tank, so it is ready. I have also done some small things, so it is more easy tomorrow.